And for my next miracle?
You're going to need a miracle, James, to explain where you've been all week.
Oh, Moneypenny, let me tell you the secret of the world.
You'll have time for that later, 007. Step into my office immediately.
It seems you have an admirer, a woman in Istanbul, Tatiana Romanova, who's fallen quite in love with you.
But I've never even heard of a Tatiana Romanova.
Of course, girls do fall in love with pictures of film stars.
But not a Russian cipher clerk with a file photo of a British agent.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
No, it's some sort of trap.
Precisely. And the bait is a brand new lector, a Soviet decoder machine.
The CIA has been after one of those for years.
And so have we. When she contacted Kerim Bey, head of Station T in Turkey, she said she wanted to defect and she'd turn over the lector to us on one condition: that you went to Istanbul and brought her and the machine back to England.
The whole thing is so fantastic, it just might be true.
You're booked on the 8:30 flight to Istanbul. Q is waiting for you.
Did you hear about that chap out at Oxford?
The one who's predicting that one day we'll all have computers on our desktops and be able to communicate on them.
Ridiculous.
Absurd.
Good morning, 007.
Oh, good morning, Q. How have you been? Busy inventing things?
Not as busy as you've been destroying them. Follow me, 007, and try not to break anything.
Pay attention, 007. This is a rappel belt with a grapple and rope that will allow you to scale walls. Of course, there are still some kinks to be worked out.
typical terrorist situation, 007. There's a bomb somewhere in the training area. You have to find it, equipped only with your laser watch and guns.
Congratulations, 007. Your training is complete. Now use this device to get yourself to Istanbul.
An airline ticket. How ingenious.
I expect you to return my equipment, along with the Lector device, in pristine condition.
I'll bring it back. From Russia with love.
Can I borrow a match?
Oh, I use lighter.
It's better still.
Until they go wrong.
Welcome to Istanbul, Mr. Bond. Your transportation is here, sir.
James, my friend. How nice to see you.
Kerim Bey. It's been too long. Interesting car. Limited edition?
Your man Q sent it ahead. Warned me not to touch any of the buttons.
You were wise to take his advice. Otherwise, you might not live to regret it.
Come. They're waiting for us at Station T.
I'll drive. I suppose it's customary to have people tailing you in these parts.
It's only the Russians. They follow us, we follow them. It's sort of an understanding we have.
That's very friendly.
So, let's talk about this business of yours.
N thinks I'm wasting my time here.
And so do I.
But if there's a chance of getting the Lecter, it's worth the risk. appears that your truce with the Russians has just ended.
But I didn't order an attack.
Then who did?
I don't know. But the Russians are going to blame us. You'd best get us out of here. down. Maybe you can use one of your fancy toys to destroy their garage.
Assuming they don't destroy this car first.
If we need repairs, there's the mechanic in town that will gladly aid us. He owes me many favors.